Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back on the 31 Days of the Horror Man with more Multi-Pack Mania.
Oh, yeah!
All throughout the month of October, the theme has been the same. We can choose any multi-pack from our collection and watch any horror movie from it. I decided to go with this double feature DVD of The Fair and The Fair Halloween Night. I bet you can guess which one I watched. Usually, the rule is we cannot choose a multi-pack that contains movies all from the same franchise. And The Fair Halloween Night is obviously a sequel to The Fair. However, this month, that rule is off the table. So I did in fact watch The Fair Halloween Night. The Fair Halloween Night is the 1999 follow-up to The Fair from 1995. This sequel is also known as The Fair Resurrection, but I prefer the Halloween Night title, especially since the movie is set on Halloween night. After witnessing his serial killer father murder his mother on Halloween 20 years ago, Michael is now in a steady relationship of his own, going on 4.5 years. He brings his girlfriend Peg, along with a bunch of their friends, home for Halloween to meet his grandparents. Michael's grandparents raised him after his father committed suicide. Mike's grandmother is played by Pamela Voorhees herself, Betsy Palmer. It was really fun seeing her in this role. Mike's childhood friend, Crow, also lives on the land. He's a Native American. The plan is to host a Face Your Fear ceremony on Halloween night. Morty, the wooden mannequin from the first film, is back in the sequel. He has been in Crow's family for generations, and a symbol of their spirituality. The ceremony requires each of the guests to dress as the one thing they fear the most. Mike, as the host, must wear a wooden mask that looks just like Morty. Mike's biggest fear is not just committing to Peg, but also turning out like his father. He fears that being a serial killer is in his genes. He even blacks out from time to time and wakes up not knowing what happened. It's getting worse too, and will be at its peak on Halloween night. One by one, each of the guests dressed as their biggest fears are killed in ways that have something to do with those fears. One has a fear of heights. Another has a fear of water. One of the girls is scared of blood, and another is claustrophobic. Peg is afraid of clowns, and Mike's grandmother is afraid of the dark. There are other fears as well, plaguing the party guests on Halloween night. As each of them die, Mike wakes up not far from the bodies. While at first he believes Morty is to blame, Mike starts to realize he may actually be the killer. Most people who have reviewed both of these films claim the first one is far better, but I'm not so sure about that. Don't get me wrong, I love the first one, but The Fair Halloween Night is awesome, and I think I actually prefer it. The Halloween party setting is definitely a plus for me. I absolutely love the house where the party takes place, and I especially love the concept of everyone dressing up as their biggest fear. Specifically using those fears against them as they're murdered is clever. I truly think The Fair Halloween Night is an underrated sequel. For me, as a fan of horror movies set on Halloween, The Fair Halloween Night is fantastic. Others may not agree, but I love it. Have you seen The Fair Halloween Night? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Same theme next week one more time, guys. Choose any multi-pack from your collection and watch any horror movie from it. As always, please do not upload your review any earlier than next Monday. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun. Hit that thumbs up and, be kind, subscribe.